Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Sarah. Welcome to this channel. If you are new here, I am assuming that you stumbled across this video because you're about to take a trip with your toddler, small child, or you're thinking about doing so, and you want to know what do you pack in their carry-on for that either short or long haul flight. Well, I got you covered. I have been traveling the world for 17 plus years, and as a mom to an almost 4-year-old, I have learned quite a bit about how to travel with a child, how to travel with a baby, how to travel with a toddler, now a small child. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what to pack to keep your child occupied, happy, and in turn you as well, happy and content during that short or long flight that you have coming up or you're thinking about taking. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I want to kick things off by talking about the best piece of carry-on luggage for a small child, and it's by Jet Kids. This piece of luggage isn't just ideal for packing it with snacks and toys and other forms of entertainment for your kids for the duration of the flight, but it also doubles, and then triples, but doubles into a fun way to transport your child throughout the airport. You can ditch your stroller at the check-in counter and just bring your carry-on to transport your child throughout the airport. They just sit on it as if they were kind of like riding a toy horse, and you can pull them throughout the airport. It's easy for you to get around with your child and makes it super fun for them as well. Now, the Jet Kids pack also triples as a bed on the flight. Genius. It's easy to set up, it's comfortable, and it gives you, the parent, more space. You're not having your child lay on you throughout the duration of the flight. You can, relax yourself, take a nap if you can, and your child will be able to sleep throughout the duration of the flight peacefully, comfortably in their own made-up bed. Now let's talk about snacks. I like to bring nice, healthy, delicious, and a variety of different snacks for my child on the plane because it keeps things more interesting. The more snacks, the more variety I have, the more satisfied my child is. So I like to pack the Planet box. It's like a lunch box, and it has different compartments, and you can fill those compartments up with different types of food, snacks. Some of the items that I really like to bring on the plane are cut up apple or berries. You can have cucumber and carrot slices with a little bit of hummus, raisins and crackers and dried fruit, all the yummy goodness.
Can you say delicioso? Delicioso!
Now you don't have to go with the Planet box. You can go to the dollar store and get those jewelry organizers or the art supply boxes that have different compartments and use those to fill up with different snacks. It makes it more exciting because they're opening up each compartment knowing that there's something different there. That's always, I think, a lot of fun for kids.
Now for a short break to thank our sponsor for this video, Babbel. If you've been wanting to learn a new language, why not start now? ¿Por qué no? I've been using Babbel to up my Spanish speaking and writing skills, which is a non-negotiable for me since I now live in Costa Rica. What's Babbel? Babbel is a language learning app and platform that makes learning a new language fun. Even my 3-year-old daughter has been practicing with me.
Jugar al voleibol.
Jugar al voleibol. That's an easy word, right?
Connecting with people through language is important, and in Babbel's ecosystem of language learning, you will find ways to practice vocabulary, grammar, but most importantly, conversations. With its human-focused approach, Babbel also teaches you about local cultures. For example, in the Cool podcast or culture-specific classes. Learning Spanish with Babbel has made me much more confident when starting and holding conversations with new friends in Costa Rica.
Necesito cocinar esto, ¿sí? Primero.
Yeah.
Sí, okay.
Each time I open the app, I get excited because I know I'm getting closer to being fluent, a goal I've had since my first Spanish class in high school.
Oceano Atlántico.
So if you're ready to crush your language learning goals, sign up for Babbel today and get 30% off all 6, 12, and lifetime plans using our link in the description box below. Now back to our video.
Now let's talk about how to keep your kids entertained. I am a huge fan of Polly Pocket, have been since the early 90s. So I always like to surprise Kai with a new Polly Pocket each time we fly because it just keeps things exciting. She enjoys them. She is so into imaginary play these days, especially, so she could literally play with them forever. So it's a great way to keep them occupied, especially if you'd rather have them playing with something and then watching something. Polly Pocket all the way. Coloring books are also great to bring on a flight. Who doesn't like to color? I mean, I even love to color. It keeps me chill and relaxed. For someone who has anxiety when flying, coloring just is a nice, relaxing activity, so I always join my daughter when she wants to color. Card games. We recently got into Go Fish. My daughter is awesome at it, I gotta say. She's better than me, that's for sure. So bringing cards on the flight is always a fun idea. Games that she can play, like Go Fish. We can play probably at least 5 or 6 rounds. Water magic. If you don't want to go with the coloring book and the markers and the pencil crayons or crayons and you want to keep it a little bit more neat, then water magic is the way to go. It's a book that has multiple pages and it comes with a water pen. So it's like a pen that you fill up with water. That's all that it is. And when the water hits the pages, it changes color. So it's as if you're coloring it in different colors with that pen, but it's really just the water changing it. And it keeps things neat. It's easy to bring with you. And my kid can play with that for like at least a good 20-30 minutes. Stickers, that's an hour of peaceful, quiet fun for you throughout the duration of the flight. You can get those book of like 1,000 stickers from the dollar store, Target, Walmart, and I mean, stickers. Who doesn't have fun with stickers? You just bring like a notepad that they can put them in, or they can put it in their coloring book, or all over you, your face, your hands, your arms, whatever. Just not, I guess, all over the plane or the person in front of you. A change of clothes. I always bring an extra outfit for my daughter no matter where we're going, but especially when we're taking a flight somewhere. I'll bring multiple outfits sometimes, because if it's an overnight flight and I want to change her into her pajamas, or I want to change her, like we arrive in the morning and I want to change her into day clothes for the day, or if it's a flight that might be a little too hot, or a flight that might be a little too cold, I like being prepared for everything. Or if there's, you know, an accident or a spill, it's nice to just be overly prepared. Even if you're a parent that doesn't necessarily agree with screen time, I personally say scrap that when you're flying. This is the time, if any time, to allow your child to watch a good show or movie, something educational, something that you approve of, that you screen first, and something that's going to keep your child entertained and you able to relax throughout the duration of the flight, especially for those longer flights. It will come in extremely handy.
Before we head to the airport, we download tons of movies and TV shows for our daughter on the tablet, because we won't have internet connection on the flight, most likely. Sometimes you do, but even if you do, it's very slow. So we make sure we have a lot of offline entertainment.
Disinfectant wipes. I always bring these on a flight. I have been bringing them since before 2020. I wipe down everything, the seat, the tray, especially for my child if she's, you know, snacking off that tray, which I don't necessarily encourage, but it happens, right? The kids. So it's nice to just like wipe everything down beforehand. A blanket and a pillow. We have a toddler size pillow that Kai just sleeps with on a normal basis, as well as a small blanket. So she's got a full-on bed ready for her when we board our flight. We also bring her reusable water bottle that we fill up with water before boarding the flight, as well as some healthier juice boxes than what they typically serve on the planes. Again, I like to keep it as healthy as possible, but also keep her as hydrated as possible during the whole flight. And those are all the items that we pack in our 3.5-year-old's carry-on when we travel. It keeps her well fed, hydrated, rested, entertained, happy, and therefore us happy as well. Now, if you're a parent who's going to be traveling with their baby, I have another video of what to pack when traveling with a baby and flying with the baby that you can go and check out. I've been traveling with my daughter since she was 4 months old, so I have a lot of tips, a lot of hacks, and a lot of advice for traveling with all the ages up to almost 4 at this point. So you can go and check those out. I'll leave a link in the description box below, as well as about now in the video, so you can go and see those, and go on over to our blog as well because there's more resources there. There's even PDFs of packing checklists, kids packing checklists, babies packing checklists that you can download, and it will keep you nice and organized and ready for your next trip. I'll see you next time. Happy travels!